All right, everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of MVP 07 NCAA Baseball. We are officially in the college baseball regionals. Now, we've done well enough to get a #1 spot and our own host. We've been able to get our own little host out of this, getting a #1 seed here, which means at least at this point, we're still going to be able to play on our own field, and everyone's going to have to play at the goofy field. Well, I mean, the AI won't put it there, but yeah, we'll at least be able to play in Iowa City, which will be fantastic. Just watch Korean celebrities play NBA 2K18 poorly. Oh man. Was it at least entertaining? Can't imagine it was too entertaining. Other than like, hey, look at them. They suck. Okay. Good to know. Korean commentary is godlike. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's cool. I'm ready to get paid. Today is payday. Get my money. We are less than a week away from Black Friday. And I have Thursday off, obviously with Thanksgiving. I could have worked, but I decided not to. Probably going to I don't know how I'm going to deal with my Thanksgiving / Black Friday, because we're doing, like, our family does Thanksgiving on odder days. Now, usually on my dad's side of the family, we have Black Friday, or not Black Friday, Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. But I guess one of my grandparents, my grandma's having some sort of surgery, and it's best to have it's I guess it's going to happen sometime next week, like before Thanksgiving. So it's better to just do the Thanksgiving like this weekend. So I'm like, all right, I could do that. And then it's usually the same way with my mom as well, because she works Thanksgiving. So it's like, So that pretty much frees up my entire Thanksgiving now to go fight people in line at a store. And I don't really know if I want to do that, but there's a couple of Switch games I'd like to get. So I don't know if I should try to do it early. I don't know if I should wait till like midnight-ish. If I should find a store that might not be as busy or might not be as bad as, say, Walmart. It'd be nice if maybe it was like Best Buy. If it was like Best Buy, that would be. If they had those, if Best Buy had NBA 2K18 for $30, I'd probably do that, because Best Buy seems less busy than Walmart is, because most people would rather go get $88 TVs than whatever at Best Buy. Oh, Jay Bennett, thank you so much for the bits, man. At the rate I get bits, I will be able to cash them out sometime in 2019. But I do greatly appreciate it. Slowly but surely, I will get there. Being entertaining TEW video you've been watching. Oh, well, thank you. I spend way too much time on my TEW stuff. Maybe way too much. I don't know. It feels like an unhealthy amount almost. I mean, just today I spent, like, the last 2 days I've spent half of my day, if I'm not like playing something on my computer or on my Switch, like I'd say when I have free time at work, I'm looking up stuff to book and like getting stories down. Like, I spent an entire day a couple days ago using my free time to like write down, like, not write down, but like type out the actual stories that I want to do. So that way, in case, when I have a good idea, I can type it in, and then I won't forget it in like 3 weeks when I look at my booking sheet and go, what in the hell was I doing? Videos. Well, thank you very much. I try. Oh, right on the shin. That is impressive to hit your own shin with that. And he has a shin guard, but he must have hit like just above it. Like right at the knee or something.
Ground ball to the right side.
There we go. All right. Has anyone actually had a hit yet in the first inning and a half? Just as soon as I say that. Oh, okay. Oh, nice little catch. Let's just do this for 9 innings. No one hits anything. Damn. Yeah, I'm at a point with my TEW stuff that I've considered. I've been off and on my consideration of whether or not I want to do a brand split. Because on one hand, it's like I could probably do pretty well with a brand split, maybe. I'd have to restructure my videos a little bit, I think. Because adding yet like a third show would be crazy. And then on the other hand, it's just like maybe I should just let some of this talent that I would like to have go simply because I wouldn't have the space for them. Ah. So yeah, that's the predicament that I've been in. Ah. Put a little bit more air behind that. Probably would have been much nicer. Oh, wait. He might have it. There you go. All right. Well, that one's a hit. Episode 20, they're so long you're grinding it out. Yeah, I know. They're quite long. Especially, oh, man. Especially once it starts getting to a point. Would that be considered? Oh, I was kind of hoping to be considered an error of some type. So it wouldn't still be considered a hit. That'd be great. Yeah, especially later. Now that my videos the last like 6-ish months or so have been basically 1 week. And it's like you're going through 1 week each video. And then when you add in like pay-per-views, it's a lot. Mm-hmm. I like the way the AI did that. They got like 2/3 of the way there, and as soon as he caught it, he just kept on running, just right towards the dugout. Ah, balls. That's all right. We always seem to have like 1 or 2 like explosive innings, and that's when we just decide to hit all the pitches. And I'm assuming it'll probably happen a little bit later. Once this guy starts getting tired, that's when it'll happen. Balls. That'll do it. After 3, it's still scoreless. Swung on and missed the fastball away. Let me see. Oh, boy. Bounce over. Oh, no. All right. I think he's got it enough. It's just going to be a double.
The runner went hard and put himself in scoring.
And we're at no outs, too, so this is a real kick in the pants right now.
It's a shallow left. One away. Number 40 is digging in. One out and a runner at second.
I was trying to make a video, and I realized it was like well past 2:30 by the time I decided to like look at the clock. I'm like, oh boy, I probably should have been streaming about now.
Breaking ball caught the
So hopefully the good thing is it's not too much later than it already is than I usually stream.
grounded to the right side. 2 outs.
All right, so that's 2.
Ray Hall is 0 for 1 today.
Get caught up before episode 100. Yeah. I always forget about that. It's like, damn, I'm at like episode 80 or something like that now.
Throws him a breaking ball.
Just
In for a strike.
like 150 hours plus of my life thrown into one series. God knows how many more hours you would have if you throw in like college hoops and some of the other stuff.
And the side is out. NC State leaves a man on third.
All right, let's try to get something going here. We're 4 innings in. How about not right to a guy?
Number 2 is up next. Slices foul.
Come on. Nope.
He pulls the bat back.
I'm a little worried,
Fly ball.
Jack, about what you just linked me, because it was a Twitch clip, so I'm like, oh boy. It's probably pretty okay, though.
2 gone. A ground ball headed for the home.
We're just not going to get on base today.
And is there in plenty of time.
Did he? Oh, it's the Korean thing? Okay. Did he just say he got there in plenty of time? Because I don't think that's
There's 2 outs.
technically what happened.
Is digging in. Pickoff throw just got back in time. This one
Ow.
fly ball of the
Got a lot of height, but just not.
out of there. After 4,
That's all right.
back up the middle. The outfielder looks like he has a
Oh.
beat on it. Makes the catch for the first out.
I just realized like how big that outfield is when you add in like how big and how far back that wall goes.
Letter high fastball in there for a strike.
Oh no. Saw something on my Twitter.
Quickly falls behind.
It just looks not good.
Got one he could pull. Hits it down to third.
There you go. An almost 40 Canadian expat living in Asia. He teaches English to children, worships Satan fashionably, and dates an Asian body artist a decade younger than him. Someone's trying to start Twitter beef and called someone a lonely male expat incel. And then as it turns out, the dude is just a weird ass nearly 40 expat living in Japan.
Grounded to the left side of the infield. Over to first. 3 up.
Who's an English teacher and has a weird
It's still scoreless.
girlfriend. 10 years younger than him. Good God. Sometimes I see the things that people choose to be, and it's just like, hey, you know, good for you. But sometimes I just got to be like, why? Like, you could choose to live the life you want, but why would you insult somebody in a way where it ends up making you look bad because you are clearly because you're clearly projecting your own insecurities. Oh, come on. The man is full of hot zones and I couldn't find one. I was watching a new episode of 2K5 when they get put up, and Music Empire. Oh, that's good. Oh, there we go. Finally a hit. I mean, I guess the other one was technically a hit because he didn't. But I mean, what the what? I'm just people I'm subscribed to. Someone's like insulting someone, saying that they're like lonely male expat incel. But they themselves are like nearly 40, male, Canadian, an expat in Japan, teaching English, worshipping Satan, and has a 10 years younger than him girlfriend. I've heard a lot about like the expat English teachers too, like the foreign English teachers in Japan. Like, I heard they go through a lot. Oh, my God, I'm the worst at breaking pitches. I'm the worst at, like, at that. But I've heard before a lot of stories about the fact that they just don't get paid hardly anything and get treated like crap. Like, if you are an English-speaking... If you are an English-speaking person and you go to Japan, they tend not to care all that much about paying you or treating you well. I also saw a dude who I heard about a dude and read some of his text before. Some dude who was talking about how pissed he was that he wasn't getting laid in Japan. Like, he was like, "Oh man, I got a month down here in Japan and you know, I'm 3 weeks in and I haven't gotten laid once." And it's like, if it reeks of, because I've heard that before sometimes as well. Like, I've heard that before of guys who will go to Japan because they hear things like Japanese women love white guys. But like, it ends up being a thing where if you have a hard time getting women in your own country, you're going to have a hard time, you know, in a foreign country as well. It's not really a thing where you just immediately worshipped because of the type of person that you might be, regardless of your looks or your personality, unless you're like superstar celebrity. Nice. But yeah, I remember seeing like a couple of videos about a video about a guy who I think he was from Australia and went to Japan to become an English teacher and talked a lot about the way things work there and how you're treated, at least depending on what type of company you go through, because you'd have to go through some sort of agency or so to be able to try to, you know, get there, because you need someone like that who will help get the paperwork done and whatever else you need done to get you into that country. Damn. And I've heard that there's a lot of shady companies in Japan who kind of prey on English-speaking people who want to go to Japan because the line is the line to try to do that is insane. And they can kind of treat them like crap because, you know, it's something that they know. It's like someone who like as a wrestler, it's like someone who worships the idea of being a WWE superstar, and then they get to WWE, and that's kind of almost like, I'm not saying WWE is the same exact way. I don't think they're nearly as bad as some of these like Japanese teacher programs, like English-speaking teacher programs. But yeah, it's like one of those guys. It's like, oh, you always wanted to be a WWE superstar, and if you have that in your head that you're just going to be a WWE superstar all the time, and you just deal with it because you want to have, you know, that paycheck and that name in the line there for the paycheck, then they're gonna treat you maybe a little bit worse because it's like, well, you know, this is where you wanted to be, so you're not really gonna. You might complain a little bit, but you're not really gonna do a whole lot.
Fastball catches the inside edge.
But yeah, I heard that that's a thing. Like, it's not a huge thing. The people who go to Japan just to try to get laid and then find out that because they're socially awkward here, that doesn't immediately translate to not being socially awkward in another country simply because you're white. Jesus Christ, everyone's getting fucking smacked today. There we go. He's doing pretty okay. He's got through 7 innings already without really slowing down. Oh, look at that. No, he's going to catch it. Damn it. I wonder if he can do... I'm wondering if I should start warming up a pitcher. That's probably a good idea. I'll get the closer up and ready. But he seems like he'd probably be able to do a complete game at this point. I think he's like, what did it say, 72%? 72%, 2 innings. You could probably do it. If it wasn't like a tie game, I'd probably consider it, but I should probably work in a closer for the 8th and 9th. Here we go. This might be the inning right here. Let's see, this uncountry, what do they expect to happen in Japan? Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, we got a solid part of our lineup to make this happen, too. Oh, drop. Please drop. Yes! Yes! All right, I'll take the 1. At least for right now. We're only at 1 out, too. And it'll be damn difficult to get anything better than anything like a triple play. Boom. There's 2. All right. All right. Triple play is a little bit easier to do this time. Or double play is a little bit easier to do this time, but nope. Sack fly. Sack fly. Let's go. 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 With the sack fly. Oh, man. 3-0. Let's go. Ah. It really is kind of funny to hear about that, because it's like if you can't find someone to be with when you're dealing with when everyone's speaking the same language, like how well do you think you're going to do when you have that language barrier up? How am I feeling about the card for this Sunday? Better than I was 2 weeks ago. I think 2 weeks ago, if you asked me what I thought about, actually, I think my roommate and I were actually discussing that. We were just like we were talking about Survivor Series, and we were running down some of the matches, and it was a lot of like, meh. It was really every time we would talk about a match is like, I don't care. I'm still a little like iffy about some stuff because it's one of those things where it's like I'm wondering why they just have to have Shane McMahon in the match. And I'm wondering why they just have to have Triple H in the match. And a lot of people are, as excitable as it is for like, oh man, Triple H, he hasn't wrestled in forever. It's like, I don't care. I hate to say that, but I don't care all that much about Triple H being back. I mean, Jason Jordan's not really the best solution. But I mean, you could have maybe at least tried something with younger talent. I don't know why Triple H has to be a part of it. I know, to set up a match with Kurt Angle, but I think there was somebody who kind of mentioned it, where they were just like, where they basically said, like, who's really clamoring for a Triple H Kurt Angle match? Like, that was something that people were talking about. Like, who's really dying to see a Triple H Kurt Angle match, because they weren't the greatest matches when they were both in their prime, so they're not going to be amazing 17 years later. By the way, I think you're a few minutes behind me, Bennett, because I feel like when you were mentioning like the runs and stuff like that, I think you're probably like 3 or 4 minutes behind me for some odd reason. I don't know. Maybe a refresh would be necessary, and then it just finds out that you've skipped ahead like half an inning. I think at 4, I'm pretty good to go. I might end up. This might be it, and I might just let the final half inning play out on sim, because I don't see them hitting 4 of them. Not with my closer. We'll do that. And just coach it real quick. Done. All right. Hernandez with his 7th save on the season. Jesus. I don't know. I don't know if it's really considered a save when we're up by 4 runs. But, yeah, that's fine. So, Tulane. Okay, so I have OSU. If I beat OSU, then OSU goes down here and faces whoever wins this. Okay. Let's see how good OSU is. They don't seem like they're great. B-. Not much better than what I just faced, so there we go. Oh, hey, there we go. Now I'm able to...
Back to the playoffs. Today's game is between the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, they're ranked 23rd.
Hello,
Have we faced them at some point? I feel like we have. I'm just not sure. Oh, boy. Oh, hey. There you go. I'm going to, like, I'm going to turn this up just a touch.
Number 17 is up next. That ball's hit in the air.
There we go. I feel pretty good about this season, and I know people would desperately like me to continue playing this. I'm just not sure about it. Like I said, if I play it, this will probably be relegated to like a once in a while thing rather than like, oh my god, like every 2 weeks or so. Is it better now? I'm not sure. I mean, I just saw that pop up, so you know, if it's closer to like 10 seconds. Yeah, it might be better. Oh, damn.
The Cowboys have what some would call a run-of-the-mill defense.
Yeah, but give me consistent defense, and I'll take that every time. On the mound, I know that the ball's hit at you. Chances are the play's going to be made.
Come on. Ah, the curve. Damn. Oh, man. I suck. Is it raining? Can't tell if it's raining. It feels like I could see rain in the background. Either that or ghosts are forming. I can see like the occasional droplets. That's one thing I haven't really seen in a video game, is a game being rain delayed or called on account of rain. You know, you get through like 6-7 innings. Doesn't have to be all the time, but you know, when you play 160 some games, it's only right that eventually you're gonna run into some games where it's raining. So you gotta. I think they do like rain cancellations or postponing a game for it. I've seen that, but I haven't seen it happen in the middle of a game. I want that, where things are pretty like weird to just try to play through, and then you get like 7 innings in, and it's been raining so hard that they just have to call it. Oh, close. Yeah, that should be a thing. Oh my god, how did he do that? Oh my god. Oh, he missed. Oh, I thought he had it with his foot, but he slid by it to try to touch it with his hand, and he got him before he could get him with his hand, just in the nick of time. Holy cow, what a fucking play at the plate. Jason, you hate Jason like Triple H. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it yet either, but like I know it's been one of those things where it's like Kurt Angle could physically be better than he was a couple years ago, but I mean the man was in a wheelchair at certain points in TNA. Like I feel like that's the epitome of not being able to compete, when you're just not physically able to walk around so much because you just have no ligament in your knee left. And like it's not like I don't mind Triple H, but I'm kind of tired of Triple H at this point. I'm at a point where it's like when was Triple H's last good match? Like 32, okay, 33 was not great, and he was in the ring with Seth Rollins. Like it was a serviceable match, but I don't know about WrestleMania quality. 32 was a snooze fest that went on about 15 minutes too long than it should have been. 31 got away with the fact that it was goofy as shit with all the run-ins. But like as a match, there wasn't hardly anything going on with that. I'd say 30 with Daniel Bryan might be like his best performance. Oh my god. The off-speed pitches are just killing me. Two-main event, Jinder versus Cena, Roman versus Brock. Yeah. I really hope it's not like Jinder versus Cena and Roman versus Brock. Like, I know that's been the idea, is that, oh man, they're building up Brock so Roman can beat him again, like, because he wasn't able to beat him a few years ago, so he actually gets the coronation. Like, how many years have we had this coronation going on now? Like, it was supposed to be 31 and people rejected it, so they got the out. Then it was supposed to be 32. And it was like, nah. You know, people didn't care. Then there was 33 when the Undertaker's done. And now we're supposed to have it again. It's really not one of those things where it's like we can't really have this many coronations and have it like not go at this point. Like, I feel like Triple H has had a fair amount of those as well in his career. I'd say, if anything, it'd be like 18, but that was kind of a iffy match for 18. This is really, we're just getting knocked around right now. I would love to just buy a triple play. Can I just... Can I microtransaction a triple play to happen right about now? I could also deal with a foul and a double play. Yeah, Brock vs. Triple H wasn't all that fantastic, though. At least in my mind. It was there. But there were definitely better matches on the card. 28 was alright. I mean, 28 was pretty good, I guess. Like, I don't want to sound like over cynical. But Triple H did pretty well in that Hell in a Cell. 27 was great. So I guess you could probably go back to 27 or 28. Let's say, did he do something to 26? I feel like I should know that. Like, I should know if he did something at WrestleMania 26. God, I can't even remember. Because it was the one in Arizona, and he wasn't in either of the championship matches. He didn't have a Taker match. Was it Sheamus? Was that the... I know he had a feud with Sheamus. Was that the match where he faced Sheamus at Mania? Because I was 25 with Orton was a snooze fest. I remember watching that live with friends. Wow, we managed to actually get away without a single letting them get a run in. I remember watching 25 live, and we watched Taker Shawn Michaels, and we talked about Taker Shawn Michaels and other wrestling stuff for like half an hour before we heard the bell ring on the TV and went. Like, I don't remember anything about that match, but I remember hearing the bell ring and us going, "Oh, is the Triple H Orton match over?" Okay, and that was pretty much it.
Whoa, that breaking ball misses upstairs for a ball.
Okay.
He gives up the base ball.
Here's cautious before getting excited for matches. A lot of times WWE managers have two guys you want to see wrestle, not in the way you want them to. Yeah. The Roman thing's good next to, yeah, goddamn. Ooh. Nope.
The bat back in time.
I'm so down for constant. I'm so down to just sit here and do this.
Side, it's 2-0.
Someone's having an off day.
Missed on a breaking
Damn.
ball with the letters. Popped up.
It really says something. Like, I'm excited for AJ Brock. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm not excited for certain stuff. Like, Ms. Baron Corbin is like, whatever. I feel like they could do better.
Breaking ball misses in for a ball.
Like, if they were going to try to push maybe a slightly younger talent, they could have done pretty good with that.
Hit the shallow right.
To have Miz face him.
To one out single.
Like, I remember when Chad Gable challenged for the title. Miz Chad Gable would be interesting.
1 out here in the third. This one's got a chance
27 was the best out of the Undertaker Triple H.
to the track. And there
I'm not inclined to disagree. I will say that I enjoyed the hell out of their 17 match. I think it was like a brawl fest around the entire arena, but I love the hell out of that 17 match. Maybe I'm just thinking about it with like kid glasses, and if I watched it again, it'd be like slow and boring, despite some of the spots that they did. But I didn't mind it.
hits a shallow center.
This is a huge risk. Oh fuck yeah!
By the tag. Number 4 is on thanks to the fielder's choice. And there's 2
I think he. Oh yeah, 28 was when Sheamus beat Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds.
too much
Wasn't it 28?
breaking ball. It's down low.
Yeah. Because 28 was 2012. Because 26 was the 26 was John Cena Batista and Edge versus Jericho. So I think 26 was the Triple H Sheamus match.
Hit on the ground toward the hole.
Dude, if Brock took the Styles Clash, I would buy I'd buy all the Brock and AJ shirts. Just to bravo for both of them.
Fly ball and the left fielder moving over. 2 down.
My favorite thing to see happen, though, is to try to watch him do the Styles Clash to Brock, and then Brock does like the amateur thing of tucking his chin, and then he does the Styles Clash like right on the head, but it doesn't phase Brock. What in the hell? How did you manage that one?
He'll try for
Because he's just got a neck of pure beef.
that will be an easy.
Good Lord.
No excuse at all. Number 5 is
I could see that happening. I could see Brock just catching AJ mid-air, trying to do a phenomenal forearm. Oh my God.
glove on that
Oh my. Billy, what are you doing?
board with a base hit. And there's 2 away.
It's a breaking ball that fooled him, but he kept his hands back just long enough. Got the barrel to the baseball, and it's an RBI single.
Okay, wow, we're already at a point where I need to start looking at a warm-up pitcher. Someone with some stamina to him. No, he's a starter. Let's do yeah, let's do Wit. Okay. You're 19 years a little kid when WrestleMania 17 happened. I mean, that's. I mean, you can. I mean, everyone has. Oh my God, this is really just gonna hose me, isn't it? Oh, and then it bounced. So he's gonna get a triple out of that instead of a ground rule double. Damn.
So a run comes home.
Oh boy, this is gonna be one of these games. All right, I need to get out of the inning fast.
Over to first. The inning's over.
There you go.
Oklahoma State leaves a man on third. Will be going to the bottom of the inning. It's
AJ tapped a Brock to the calf crusher, leading to comedic vignettes of Brock deciding to stop ignoring leg day. Ah, goddamn. Fuck it. If we're gonna fantasy book the shit out of AJ Brock, I want to see AJ bust out a spiral tap again. There's the way to beat Brock. I want to see Brock power out of a calf crusher, fight out of an attempted Styles Clash, because he's never going to get Brock's big ass up for that. Kick out of like 3 phenomenal forearms, and then he just busts out a spiral tap for the win.
quickly in a hole 0-2.
I would love to see, like, I think his hair flowing in the wind. It's one thing when Styles used to do the spiral tap, but with his hair now, it'd probably be the most beautiful thing ever. Just then slam down. Be great. Oh my God, why am I always so goddamn early on these pitches? Ah.
What a play.
Better yet, instead of a calf crusher, he just taps him out to a knee bar. He just knee bars him, and Brock's just like, no, my only weakness. Or that just it just leads to some sort of PTSD within MMA Brock, and he comes out and just starts beating Styles' face to a pulp.
That's the end of the inning. With 4 innings played,
This is what happened to the last asshole that knee barred me.
fly ball to right field. The right fielder moving under it now. And the right fielder is there.
I hate this.
On base and
Hate this. Good enough.
called strike on a fast
AJ looking at Brian like he's crazy while he tries to teach him animal style.
This one may stay in play.
He taps AJ submits Brock to a bear hug. And AJ's just like, I always knew I liked you.
He drops
Wow, that's a prime. That's a bunt that you literally can't do better than. Like that, you can't do better than that bunt. Like right along the third baseline, perfect. It's just, I'd love to see it. It's like, AJ, I always tell people, don't do any moves that you couldn't do to a bear, because Brock is a literal bear. Now take this tranquilizer dart. I think that's what they're missing now at this point. Like, oh, just go full bore into the beast moniker. It's like, okay, you say you're a beast, just fucking shoot him with a tranq dart. We haven't had that spot in, like, it's been like at least 10 years since a wrestler has been shot with a tranq dart, I believe. The last time I can remember is when they shaved Big Show's head, and that was like 2005. Let's do the spot again. Brock wants to get all animalistic. That's how you put down an animal. Woo!
He's on with a single.
That's how AJ beats Brock. That's the fantasy booking right there. Daniel Bryan comes out and just shoots Brock in the ass with a trank dart.
Fastball just missed.
Come on. I think we can do okay. We just need to I need to hit it into my sweet spot. That's okay.
He fields and fires to
We haven't hit back in that sweet spot yet. That's what we need to do.
misses with a fastball low.
Why does my controller feel not tight? Oh, stay back.
Fielder is able to come
Go.
on the fly ball. The runner at second will tag.
Oh, that Brian cut the same promo he probably wanted to cut after years of wanting Brock, but just adding AJ's name into it.
49 RBIs.
Woo! There you go. That's what we were looking for. There you go. Fucking round the bases, boys. I think he can only make a triple out of that. Damn. Guy just doesn't have the speed.
Bases right off the bat.
Oh, no. Right to him. Didn't even hardly have to move.
To the inning. After 5,
Like I think honestly it'd be great. Like I want to see Daniel Bryan come out with a tranquilizer dart, shoot Brock. Brock turns more purple than normal as he's like trying to go down. Like he gets to a point where he's trying to like F5 everybody. Like he's just sliding around the ring, barely able to keep himself up on his legs.
nobody
Just trying to German suplex the first thing that he can get his hands on
paints the outside corner.
before he eventually collapses. And then AJ hits a springboard 450 for the win.
Hits a shot.
And the funniest thing is that would only be about like the 10th weirdest thing to happen in WWE this year.
Two out, nobody on. There's a ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. He's out.
Brian poisons his Jimmy John sandwich before the match. Give him a nice case of diverticulitis again. Take your play in the Battlefront campaign. Sort of.
Missed away for a ball.
I'll say sort of. Let's just say I'm taking advantage. Let's just say I did not spend $60 today, or at any point, but I'd like to take advantage of the fact that Battlefield 2 is released. That was close. Oofa. Barely.
Breaking ball in and off.
those are you know what, I could see that should be the angle right there, because those are, if there are two things in life, no, there are three things that are Brock Lesnar's weakness: knee bars, diverticulitis, and USADA drug tests.
The batter has a single. Comes up with it and throws.
Those are three of Brock Lesnar's weaknesses.
Swing and a miss on a breaking
So Daniel Bryan has to find a way to give him diverticulitis, while like he has to get a USADA agent to give him diverticulitis before the match, and then you can put AJ over via knee bar.
It's a liner back up the middle. Rodriguez is on with a base hit. Nobody out. Runners at first and second.
Oop. Oh, that was really like a nice little sweet spot to hit that in, but
Fielder makes the catch. Warming up in the bullpen, a pair of right-handed relievers.
Damn.
Off the left side.
I feel like that was really well placed. It's just it was a little too early still.
Ball called high to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball to left field.
Still so early.
Moving under it, the left fielder makes the catch.
Oh yeah, did you guys see the robot? The video of the robot from Boston Dynamics,
And a big
who was doing like the standing jumps. It really says something about what I should be doing with myself when I'm looking at a robot going, oh man, it's already physically better than I am.
hitting 367 with 11.
I'm not confident enough in myself to try a front flip and then land on my feet.
He's out of there.
That's, you know what? That's how they should have that robot move. Like they should program it. Like if they do mocap, I don't know how they do it. Something tells me it would be almost like mocap that they could program. I'd love to see that. They just bring in the young bucks
Seen some outstanding defense.
to do mocap for a fucking robot. He just jumps and does like a 450 off of one of the little things onto the pad.
Time for the out.
It's like how did the robot learn to crotch chop? Who is teaching this robot?
Makes the catch.
It just can't stop super kicking scientists. We keep trying to fix him, and he just can't stop super kicking people. Oh my god, I didn't see that all the way down there. Well, that just looks ridiculous.
Fastball in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit.
Oh.
Comes up with it.
Fuck it up. Oh.
3 innings after 7
Damn.
hits. Number
That's some talent right there to make that happen. All right, 2 more innings of this.
ball.
Let's do this. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Keep it right up against that. Let them think I'm going to screw this up any day now. Oh, no.
Gets through, and the batter has a single. 6 is on, and there's
Come on. There you go. Hit right into a double play.
1 down in the inning. And they turn to
Yeah.
Taylor made double.
Riggs is up next.
Make this work.
Foul tip. Quickly in a hole, 0-2.
Okay. Hey, look at that.
And makes the catch in foul ground. In the middle of the 8th, it's 4-0.
More like young bots. I was making fucking anime puns all day. Because I ended up finding a picture that someone made. It was like a cartoon of Armin from Attack on Titan. And it's just with his hand stuck out and his arms like inside a Titan's mouth as it has its like mouth open. And it just says Armin. Armin, his name. And then he like takes his arm out. It's just arm out. And it's just, God damn it. It's like, yeah, I got it.
One out in the eighth.
I now feel lamer for having laughed at that.
The throw to second. That's a 1 out.
Interested in the tag league, Chuck Trent, Jeff Cobb, and Sami Callihan. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Chuck Taylor being in New Japan is amazing to think about. The fact that that is an actual thing.
Back to the bag to tag. Number 18 is 0 for 2 today.
Like imagine how weird 2017 is. It's like, yo,
This inning is
so get this.
inning to go. It's 4 to
Chuck Taylor is going to be wrestling for New Japan. Jinder Mahal's going to be the world champion. I think those two things alone is just insanity. I remember seeing a tweet that Chuck put out where he was just like, I can't wait until I'm done with this tour and I can start putting Japanese writing on my gear. And it's like, oh, you fuck.
change up in the zone for a
But I could totally see him doing it, by the way. He just puts Kentucky Gentleman in fucking, damn it, now I can't remember what it's.
ball in tight.
Because there's like 3 different alphabets. I can go with katakana.
1 and 2.
Comedy guy for a while. If his body wasn't so lanky and he didn't look naturally goofy, he'd probably be fine. Yeah. I mean, but he's been doing well enough to at least like keep that idea of him looking as goofy as he does.
Is on with a 1 out single.
Like they at least continue on with that where it's just like, all right, he's clearly goofy, so let's just work with it. I just need 2 more outs. There's your double play right there. Game over.
On the bag for 1. And that does
Let's go.
the final score. The Iowa Hawkeyes 4. The Oklahoma
Yeah, is it weird that, like, okay, outside of AJ Brock, I'm more excited for the prospect of Doy Darts. Fucking Dragon Gate and their goddamn Doy Darts gets me more excited. Mostly because it's just, and it's completely random. It's like, oh, what's Doy Darts? And it's like, it's a completely random thing. You don't know who's wrestling at the next show. That's what they decide. Okay. Who am I facing? I don't know who I'm facing yet. Is it going to be OSU? Is it going to be Tulane? Let's go. OSU again. Yay. Let's save. I just want to save to make sure. You never know what'll happen. I'm more excited for the prospect of watching Speedstar make a 3-year-old girl cry again. I hope that happens. Not that I dislike kids, but I like the idea of them accidentally making kids cry with their banter. After failing as miserably as the one little girl was at throwing the dart. All right. Oh, he is 11-1 with a 1.32 ERA. You are fucked. This is ours. We only have to win 1 out of the next 2. Hopefully we just need 1. That'd be nice. Get the regionals done. Get myself up and moving to the supers.
Welcome back to the playoffs. Today's game is between the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Iowa Hawkeyes.
I hope this next picture is not nearly as annoying as the previous one was.
You're
Hmm.
The batter takes a strike to start this one off.
I'm just going to keep throwing at their weak spots because fuck it.
Miss on the breaking ball in tight.
Curve it down here.
Hit on the ground.
Oh, he's got it. All right.
On to first. 1 out. Let's see how the home team's defense. Nobody on base and 1 gone.
I don't know why I'm so tired. Like, I got kind of a normal amount of sleep, or at least a normal amount from me. So it's like,
2 gone.
oh boy, I kind of messed that up. But hey, it's still fine. I got kind of a normal amount of sleep, but yeah, I damn near fell asleep at work. It was weird. I was in my office. It was just warm. Like, not too warm, just comfortably warm. Where it's just like, oh, this is nice. And I'm just sitting in my chair, and it's just like, oh, I really feel like a nap. I was at a point where I was really, like, nodding off, going, oh, my God, I need to get up and walk around now. Like, I literally had to get out of my office and just start walking around the plant just to avoid, like, passing out.
Swing and a miss on a breaking ball at the letters. Got a piece of that back.
You're up to the part where I signed Jinder Mahal, and you see you could do nothing but shake your head and ask why. You ask that, and then you watch when he starts pulling off like 90 rated matches. There was absolutely it's not so much now, like especially in the last like year or so of me playing, like especially in the last probably like 6 months or so of me playing, but at that time, Jinder was one of my best workers, and I think I think it still stands up because it was like a 91 or a 90, but still stands up as like one of he had a match with, I think it was either Shane Hollister or Alex Reynolds, that still to this day is like a top 10 match in my company. Fuck.
And a miss on the change, up and in.
Insomnia birthed alter ego. Weird amount of sleep yesterday. Slept for 6 hours, stayed up for several hours, then got tired again, slept for 8 hours. I wish I could do that. I'm always in a deathly fear because I always know if I continue, if I sleep, I sleep. Like, naps are not a good thing for me. Like, I could take like a nap, but it's gonna be like a 4-hour nap, and then I'm kind of screwed on my my sleeping hours at that point.
Can't come up with it, and the runner is
Good job. Keep it up. Proud of you.
breaking ball misses inside.
I couldn't imagine like I can't do naps. It's just really split my day up into weirdness. Drop it. Oh.
Into the inning. With 1 inning played, it's still scoreless.
It's like 9 a.m. going to sleep until 4 or 5. Yeah. I have a bad habit of finding a way to stay awake until at least like 8 a.m. and then having to wake up at like 2:30 at the latest.
3 is up next. A ground ball headed to the hole. Over to first. 2 out.
See, I've just been yawny all day. I think I still have some eggnog left. I forgot about that. I bought eggnog a few days ago, and my roommates were up, and I shared some of it with them because they had rum chata. And I never had like the rum chata eggnog combo. It was delicious. But yeah, I think I might actually still have just a little bit left. Not to mention I bought some other stuff to drink like coffee and all that. I might have to do coffee after this. That would be nice. Woo!
Hits a shallow center.
There you go.
Hansen is on with a base hit. He bobbled it, and the hitter is on for a single.
Ah, damn.
This one's popped into foul territory. And makes the catch in foul ground. Number 18 is batting 8th, hitting .293 with 3 homers.
To be fair, David, when it comes to Dragon Gate though, I would have a little bit of faith in Dragon Gate's music department because they've been like a lot of stuff ends up kind of sounding similar, but they've always done really well with their music. They always have catchy as hell music.
Makes the catch. With 2 innings played, it's still scoreless.
So even if certain people didn't have themes that you want them to have, they might still have some pretty kick-ass themes. There we go.
Grounded to the left side toward the hole.
Ain't Nobody and Shane Strickland just work so damn well together. Yeah.
Time to make the
I don't think they do what New Japan does, where they could play just about whatever the hell they want.
nobody on
Like, I think Dragon Lee has an American song, but they just end up muting it on stream.
for a strike.
Like, if they're broadcasting somewhere, they'll just mute it. I've never seen Dragon Gate do that.
Hit on the ground to the second baseman. Throw to first. He's out of there.
Let me see here. I would say if they were gonna try on giving some cool music to anyone who comes into Dragon Gate, like I'd have faith in them.
Hangs in the air long.
Mostly because they have guys who do music, but then they do have like sets of actual artists that do some pretty damn good theme songs. And it's like songs. Like Maximum, their theme song is like 5.5 minutes long. They don't need to have a 5.5 minute long song for their theme song, but they do. So it's like, okay.
Fouled out of play.
Oh my god, I'm the worst.
Nobody on base and 1 gone.
You know what I should start doing? Because it seems to be a thing. Dragon Gate will have music on services like Google Play Music and all that, but eventually they'll go away. Like I had Mad Blanky at one point and then it went away. What I should probably do instead of having it streamed is I should just kind of bite the bullet and just buy the tracks because they're like $1.29 a piece. So I might as well just get the tracks that I want. Because at like $1.29 a piece, I'd be paying like for the Tribe Vanguard CD, it would be like $7 to get like the songs that I would want.
In the air.
It's not hardly anything really. And then I never have to worry about, awful, offbeat, like just recorded through someone's speakers on someone's phone, levels of Dragon Gate music.
Down to third, on to first, and 2 gone.
You have 105,000 views now since you uploaded it. I know I mean, to be fair, it's probably the best quality version of Akira Tozawa's theme. I will say, though, I heard his heel version of the theme, and I think I might like it just a little bit better. I think I might be a little more partial to his heel theme. Like the little remix they had. And I'll always be like a I'll always love Mad Blanky's theme. I think that'll always. Oh man, what a bit of fuckery that was. Oh, what did you? What? Wow, that's some shit that I would pull. This is really not going to be good for us. You don't have 100K views of his heel theme. Dude, Berserk's is cool. Like, I think if there's two themes I'll always enjoy, no matter what, it's Mad Blanky's and Berserk's. And I think Maximum's now, too. Maximum's, I think, deserves to be up there now as well. I think I sold it to one of my friends as like, you gotta listen to this because the guy sounds like it sounds like Japanese Avenged Sevenfold. Like, not like their really hard stuff, but maybe some of their newer stuff. Like that's what it kind of sounds like. A slightly more upbeat. It's like a Japanese slightly more upbeat version of like new, like 2010 plus, like 2010 and later Avenged Sevenfold. Damn. We're just like not getting what I would like. Ah, come on. So close to some really nice stuff, it just isn't a thing. I'm just getting kind of shat on. Can I get a little piece of luck going my way? Wow, that's not what I wanted to do, but hey, that was the I went to throw a curve and accidentally threw a sinker. Boom. On a panda animal text gif that you made a video because it'd be too long to grab me. Oh boy. Looks like reviews are already starting, like Metacritic user reviews are already starting to kind of hit, and they don't look good. The hell is that? A user score of 1.0. Oh yeah. I'm really surprised that maybe if I look now, it might be a thing, but I looked when I got home, and it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of people who had kind of the same idea as I had. So, I might corner the market on this. It feels weird because you'd think there'd be more people who would be like more as shameless as I will be. There we go. There we go. Yeah, see you later, Bennett. Thanks for dropping by, man. Of course, I think he's still like consistently like 3-4 minutes behind, so he's gonna be long gone by the time his stream catches up for that. Yeah, because I think he was still reacting to stuff from like several minutes ago, and I'm like, oh boy. It feels weird. I wasn't quite sure about the length of the delay and what might have led to that. I figured a refresh would work, but it didn't seem to do so. Drop! There you go. No! Go to third! Asshole! Oh. All right, we're at 1 out. Unfortunately, we're at a position where we could easily get double played, and probably will. No, we'll just have that happen. Yeah, you have very little delay on your end. I could tell that, like, because you're reacting fairly quickly to my stuff. I feel bad because he was definitely a few minutes behind. He was definitely at least like 3 or 4 minutes behind because we was talking about like, are you kidding me? I'm like, oh no, that was to the gender thing. We're at a whole new subject now. We're on Dragon Gate themes now. I'll react quick. Oh God, I forgot. On top of Black Friday shit, I'm gonna have to go to Walmart. I should probably go to Walmart before Friday or even before Thursday, obviously, and get frames. I need to get more 11x17s. I didn't even post that on my Twitter yet. I went to Anime NebraskaCon and I got more artwork, and honest to God, it's probably gonna take up the rest of my wall space. Like I have the kind of wall space right now where it's like I have wall space, quote unquote, but it's kind of just, you know, space in between pictures, where it's just like, okay, I got like a good 6-7 inches maybe between like pictures or artwork, just kind of all the way down. It's probably going to be even worse once June comes around, because they're doing Wizard World Comic Con again here in Des Moines. And one of the local artists is kind of well known, Aunt Lucia. And yeah, I really like his artwork, and he's actually like a DC certified not writer or like designer. Like he has a deal with DC where he can actually use their characters. 2 Idolmaster tapestries to hang. So, yeah, I had a bunch of posters, and I haven't hung more than maybe like 2 of them at this point. I guess to be fair, I still have my bathroom, but I don't know if I want to test some of my artwork with like bathroom steam. I could maybe do a poster in there. And I still have an NXT deal to put up. When they came to Des Moines, I got an autographed poster from everyone who was at the event. Not everyone. I really wish I could have, like, everyone who was on the poster and was at the event, they signed it. I really wish there was some like off to the side, because Kairi Sane isn't on that poster, and I would have liked that. I mean, I already got a couple of 8x11s, 8x12s, so it's not really a huge deal. But like her and Brennan Williams would have been great. Laminate. Yeah, I mean, they'd be behind glass, so that might... They'd be surrounded in plastic on the sides, and then it'd be glass on the front, and then like cardboard-ish stuff on the back. So it's not like... It's not bad. I think he can go. I think he can make it. Nope, he's not going to make it. Damn it. I have to try because we're 2 outs in. And I'm just waiting for the point where we're just going to end up like screwing something up. I know it's going to happen. We've been on a nice little run at this point, but we're probably at a point now where it's like, okay, Someone's going to hit right to a fielder, and our inning's over. Yeah, I like that. Just like that. I should probably start warming somebody up. Let's do that. Let's start getting someone warmed up. Let's get one of our... I don't want to keep relying on Hernandez. I mean, he's got enough saves in his pocket, so maybe I should do that. He can play the 8th and 9th. I mean, I guess that's what closers are for, huh? Hanging a plastic mask. They have hooks. There's a whole bunch. I've looked into like a whole bunch of stuff at this point for how I usually hang stuff. I actually have like these little hooks that are push pin hooks. Like the push pins are a little bit thicker than your average push pin, of course. But I like to do nail-less type stuff. So there's push pin hooks, and you can usually get like a pack of like 4 of them for like $1.30 or something at Walmart. Or there's slightly bigger monkey hooks. You can usually find like decently small ones, but sometimes I can't ever find like the small ones, so I end up getting stuck with like mid-sized ones that are way bigger than what I need. I really just need to close this inning out. That's all I want. That's how you hang your tapestriers, yeah? I literally, like, there's been times where I needed stuff for artwork, and I literally bought, like, every pushpin hook that Walmart has. Because I've looked on Amazon, and it's just like, oh, yeah, we sell those pushpin hooks you're looking for, and they're only, like, $5 for 4 of them. And it's like, well, nope, I guess I'm just going to keep scouring the Walmart. I guess I'm just going to keep scouring the Walmart aisles and then just buy all of them when I see them.
That fastball misses in.
So yeah, the pushpin hooks work beautifully because I got a lot of 11x17s and 11x14s and even a couple like 16x20s that hang that same way. They work wonderfully. Can we get a line drive instead of a pop fly? I'd like a line drive, but not at somebody. All right, this is the time. 91 speed, this is the point. I need to wait for a solid pitch to come right my way. That's what I'm looking for right now. There. Oh, my God. Even in the best of circumstances, I can't get anything going. Fuck my life. All right. I didn't want to do that, but, I mean, we'll go ahead and do that. All right. We're going to sub the pitcher out. Hernandez. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, no, I wanted to use... I actually... No, I probably should have used Hernandez as the designated hitter. I think he's a little bit better at batting. Dill says yellow. I actually see that, the Alchemist code deal. Not quite sure how well it works or what it really is and if I want to devote my time to it. Considering a thing like the Nintendo Switch exists to allow me to not have to spend my time just surfing my phone and playing actual games. Especially in a week. Especially once Black Friday rolls around and I'm going to get like NBA 2K18 for my Switch. I didn't want to get a full price because I don't feel like there's much of a necessity, but I'll get it at 30. I think I'll definitely play it. Yeah, especially yeah when next week rolls around and I get a couple new games for the price of one, it's gonna be great. Oh, you know what? I should check Toys R Us. Toys R Us is usually pretty good about their. Oh, there we go. Finally, Toys R Us is usually pretty good about their deals. Shit, I think he's only gonna get a triple out of this. Should we? Should we? Oh my God, he didn't even try. I think he just assumed I wasn't gonna try. I wasn't gonna get it. Oh my God, that pitcher was named Chase Guy. Perfect. Nope.
Didn't look like you went through the zone with that one. Back to the screen.
Yeah, but I think once December gets done, I don't see any games on the horizon that I'll be dying to get, honestly. I think December is going to come and go. There's going to be like Xenoblade Chronicles if I want to get that, and then there's really not much else unless I want to get Monster Hunter World. And then there's not really anything left.
The Cowboys are making a substitution. Number 50 is going to come in as a reliever.
Yeah, I don't really have time to play a mobile game in general. I've been tried to talk it, like I've had one of my personal friends try to talk me into Fate Go. It's like, you got to install it, so I installed it to appease her. I haven't played shit. I have never seen the Fate series, so it's not really a thing that I'm like wholly interested in. I also got the SAO one, but I never got around to that either. That's just a pain in the ass. Why is he just nothing but hot zone? Okay. Try hard, compete in Grand Blue with your guild. You return to Idolmaster whenever new songs come out. All right, Idolmaster's the thing too. I haven't picked that up from forever. I was like rocking and rolling through levels consistently, even at work, just on my phone. And I just haven't picked it up in a long time. Which is weird, because it's not like I don't like rhythm games. I really don't mind that. Oh, and then there's also fucking Pro Baseball Spirits Ace. Now that they don't have an actual console game anymore, and Konami just went the straight mobile route. I did play a lot of that. I played that somewhat recently, probably like a month or so ago. Played Pro Baseball Spirits again with the team that I had. We do pretty well. I kind of got the hang of how batting and everything goes there. There are 3 Idolmaster rhythm games now. 2 are casual. What's I was to say the one that you got me into, like, is that one of the casual ones? It probably is. It does seem slightly less like it could be something that's super hardcore. No? Oh, so I'm into the hardcore one, so there are two other ones that are much more casual than that. Starlight Stage is built to be a hardcore rhythm game. Oh, shit.
Hit on the ground toward the second baseman. 1 away. Over to first.
Just like punch it out of the park. I'm begging you to just beat this one clean out of the park. Come on, Great Ovel, I'm counting on you. Ah, come on. Right where I needed it to go, and I was just a hair late. Come on. There. Go. Get the fuck out of here. Go. Oh, no. Ground rule double. Oh, that's stupid. Damn it. damn it. Oh, God. What the fuck was that? I have no one to blame but myself at this point. I built this park. This game is officially a creation of my own doing. Fuck! God, cocksuck. Fuck. Come on.
Fastball over the outside edge.
Master Plus difficulty is actually separate from the other 4 difficulties as it just for funsies. Master Plus, just for funsies. Actually, yeah, to be fair, that does make some sense. That it is structured in the same sort of style as like a legit video game that you would purchase, like Hatsune Miku game.
And makes the catch in foul ground. Number 45, batting 8th, hitting 47 with no home runs and 10 runs batted in.
All right. Maybe we can get something on this next one. I think we're in kind of a weaker part of our lineup, but we'll try. Ah, damn it. I just needed a nice little 3 up, 3 down. That's fine. Come on. Come on. Dust yourself off and move it. I'm not in a position where I want to be fucking with this. There you go. Just a nice little chopper.
That's in time for the out. Oklahoma State.
No idea what they get announced that make me really excited. Oh, man.
It's tied at 1.
Another season of an anime. It's just like 100 more episodes of Gekijo. They just do that. That's all it is from now on, is 3-minute shorts that people can meme the shit out of.
Here's a routine fly ball.
We got a really fast guy. All right, Clement has been killing it thus far. Oh my God. I just need a hit. I just need a really solid hit. Come on. Come on. Whoa! Shit, why did I swing at that? God damn it. Ugh.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Fuck my life. Worth, oh my God, you've been 0-4? Seriously? Is this how we're going to live our life today? Right to him. Right fucking to him.
Put an end to the inning. With 10 innings played, it's tied at 1.
Is this what you've decided you're going to do with your life now? Is just go 0 for 5?
Takes a called strike on a fastball.
When the season ends, they'll be adapted 50 out of 150. God damn.
Makes the catch.
They just do like 300. Gekijo becomes the One Piece of idol shows. But that's all they do. They don't ever do any full-length anime shows anymore. It's always just that.
He lays out to take the
Which would honestly probably be perfectly fine. With the size of the cast that they have, it probably wouldn't run out of material anytime soon.
side is retired in order after 10 and a
Oh my God, please. I beg of you. Just a nice solid hit that I can hang my hat on and go home with. There you go. Go. Get the fuck out of here. God damn it. Get to second. Get in scoring position. Slide in. There you go. All right. All right. The run is in scoring position. Hansen's gone 3 for 4 on the day. Oh, okay. They're going to intentionally walk him. There's a man on first and second. Rodriguez has not done well, but he can come back. Oh! Go! All right. I can't chance it. I have a man on third. The bases are loaded. There are no outs. Gradeville is up, and he is a solid hitter. There you go. Goodbye. Good night. Game is over. God. Oh, my God. A ball I didn't swing at. Oh, there were plenty of ridiculous ones I swung at, trust me. There was some shit that I swung at that, like, you're proud of me right now, but you would just be like, at least he didn't swing at that. That's how it would actually be. Is that it? Did I get through the regional? What's the super regional look like? Iowa City Super... Oh, my God. We host our own goddamn super regional now. Holy shit. Okay. We are third. We are ranked number 3 in the nation. We get our own super regional. Along with Nashville. Nashville? I mean, is that the Vanderbilt? Corvallis? Would that be Oregon State? Washington? So, there you go. We're here. Knoxville, Tennessee. 15 hits, only got 2 runs. Yeah, we kind of suck. Vandy's in Nashville? Okay. That's something I didn't actually know. Greenville. I think that's Carolina. Coral Gables is definitely Miami. Clemson. Gee, I wonder which one that is. There you go. Best of 3 series. And we face the New Mexico Lobos. South Carolina, Tennessee, New Orleans, ECU. Miami, Virginia, Ohio State, and Clemson. And then Vanderbilt, Cal Poly, Oregon State, Washington, George Washington, Louisiana Tech. What happened to, what was it, Bakersfield? I'm trying to remember what it was. It wouldn't be Sunbelt. It might be SEC. No. Oh, I'm trying to remember the... trying to remember the team that has Cal State Fullerton. There you go. Big West. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I must be missing it here. Patriot, SEC, Sunbelt, WCC. It wouldn't be West Coast Conference, I assume. SoCon A10. Mountain West, Valley, CUSA, Big 12, Big 10, Big East, ACC. That's really weird. Yeah, Fullerton, that's what I'm... That's all right. They're not in it, so it doesn't matter. Because we are... And we can potentially repeat. There we go. Oh, hey, Nielsen. How's it going? I just saw that. How's it going? Cal State Fullerton. That's what I was trying to remember. All right. Music Wars Empire. Tried to follow your method of use scouting. 3 attempts at scouting ended with a band with 20% ability. Yeah, I mean, I have a band right now that I'm trying to... I'm lucky in the fact that I got lucky with a band. Like, lucky with people that I was able to kind of put together and make it work. And then another band that's much less so, but I'm able to work them out a little bit. Oh, man. Well, there you go. So that was this stream of MVP 07. We got through the regional. We're now in the best of 3 in the super regional, hosted by us against New Mexico. We are number 3 in the nation. And things have been going extremely well for us this season. The 1.1 patch made things even... Yeah, I know. Things are weird in that game. The game is... I don't know what's with it. But yeah, there you go. So we'll have the Super Regionals coming up after this, and I assume after that would just be the World Series. Because what are we... What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Whoops. 8... So we're at 16 teams. This will eliminate it and come down to 8 at the World Series. And I assume that's probably double elimination as well. So I think the next stream we'll do the Super Regional stuff for sure. And I might do a game of the World Series if I make it to that point. Maybe I'll lose to New Mexico. Who knows? Well, either way, I am about to do something else on the stream, so you guys sit tight. But for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for continuing to watch as we draw ever closer to the World Series. And I will see you next time.